Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with my co-host James Mason, and we have a special guest today, Jonathan Walker, one of our partners at TTBB. Good morning, guys. How are you doing?
Doing great, Todd.
Doing well. So let's go and just hit the futures really quick, and then we'll get back talking. So Dow futures are currently up 168 points. S&P futures are up 19 points. What I would kind of look out for today, guys, is we'll just take a quick peek at the SPX 500. What I would just kind of worry about is the market getting choppy today, going into a sell-off. And I could be wrong. It could just, go into a bullish bounce. But what I'm worried about is it going into a sell-off and then finding some support around, I don't know, one of its lower ranges, and probably bouncing off that 200 EMA or so, and then just chopping around. So just keep that in mind. But all right, Jonathan Walker,
Johnny Mouse.
This is the first time Johnny's been on the show.
Don't wear my name out. I feel privileged, and I'm up on the show today. First time in what, like 100 episodes?
Well, to be fair, full disclosure, so I know others are thinking like, oh, how can I have that opportunity? Well, you hit the tip max level, so we had to bring you on board.
Exactly, yeah.
You bought your way into the show.
Exactly.
And, and it's greatly appreciated.
If anybody needs training on how to drop James and Todd a tip, just hit me up in my email and I'll give you the instructions.
I love it. I love it.
Brian Latchford, thank you for the $5 tip. That's the in $1. Oh man. So Todd, did you and Johnny see my Facebook post on my personal page?
Not this morning.
That's what it's in reference to.
But I did, but I was going to comment about it being a nightmare, but Oliver Katz already hit it. So it's like, who would ever dream about Nancy Pelosi?
I ain't gonna lie, guys. I had a dream that Nancy Pelosi flashed me.
Oh my!
Hey, it could happen.
In all honesty, knowing James, he probably enjoyed it.
I was like, wow, what a woman.
Wow, she's really hung.
But I really did have a dream. I have wild dreams all the time. But all right, so man, let's talk about
APOP.
No. We'll hold off on APOP. SONM.
Oh my! Hang on. We gotta. I'm not ready for that, but that's okay. I was going to ring the bell, bang the gongs, hit the music. That was a winner chicken dinner, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
SONM was just another example of all the people that kind of doubt some of the plays because they don't happen within the first day or two. And we've had so many of these that you would think that we would no longer have doubters.
It's unreal. Like, especially the people who will rock out on one of our trades that are just like this, and then they'll hold something longer than they had intended for whatever timeline and reason they come up with it in their mind. And then they're just like, oh, this crap sucks. This is a horrible trade. And then they do whatever they do with it, sell it for loss. I don't know. And then it just rocks out. And we're just like, guys, it comes down, honestly, to patience. And the one that's really going to get people, and I cannot wait for it, I actually care more about just seeing the reaction of all the haters than the damn profits from POAI whenever it happens.
That's not me. I'm looking for the profits.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, my satisfaction will actually come from just seeing their misery and what they missed out on, and because all the shit talking they did. I can't wait for it.
So I think the lesson here, and I think it's a really important lesson, and I think we should touch on it, is I've talked to people. I know that Johnny and you have talked to members and people. They go in too heavy on an individual trade, and what they're not in a position to either average down or scale in, or to let a trade work, take its time, and meanwhile have monies or funds available to have other trades. So, and I know that ticker POAI is a great example. We know many people who are like, they're all in, and we're like, it's going to go, but there's other opportunities along the way that you could have been making some more money. You shared your strategy, how you take some trades, take your profits, and then reinvest those profits to parlay them into a bigger win. So I think the lesson here is that cash flow management or managing your cash flow for trading is really critical.
Exactly.
I totally agree. And I think you hit that nail right there. Is a lot of these people that are the doubters in POAI are probably took 100% of their portfolio and stuck in this stock. So they're missing out on everything else.
Yeah. And I mean, like, and when it comes down to, all the people asking, well, we've been in this for, I don't know how many months, 5-6 months now. I don't even know. Like, I'm not even keeping account of it because it just doesn't matter to me. I know how this is going to work out. There's going to be one morning we wake up or one day after hours that it just rips up because they release whatever news or just whatever happens. That's just the way it is. None of us will know when it's going to happen. It's just going to happen.
I thought for sure it was going to happen the day your keyboard wasn't working.
Oh, I'd have been, man.
Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be an absolute disaster.
Can you imagine waiting all those months and you miss it all because you're, trying to get a new keyboard? Man,
you'd have been on the phone. You'd have been on the phone with your broker, paying the $49.95 service charge to have it manually done by a live person.
Yeah.
So,
and they would have probably screwed up and just like totally missed the run, and yeah. But all right. So SONM. This was another one that we had called out. I mean, hell, I had an average of. I ended up actually averaging up some. I think my average is like 43.88. No, 43.83. Yeah. And man, this bad boy made its move after hours. Or actually, end of day yesterday it started, and then after hours really made its move. I'm already out of it. But the next thing that we could potentially look for here is that break above this 0.7154. Now, is it going to run a lot higher today? I don't know. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I don't know. But there's going to be strong resistance around the 80-cent mark. Just watch out for that. So if you're still in it, make sure you have a stop in. And it's okay to take profits, especially if you have an average in the 40-cent range. It's okay to take profits. So, yeah, that is SONM. Now, Todd, what's the rumor you heard about APOP?
Yeah, and again, I want to be clear. I have not been able to find an article or news to confirm this. I saw it posted in a forum that APOP is doing a forward split, 4-1.
So, what makes that interesting is they have this merger on the table. So why would there be any form of again, we both understand that this is a rumor, and so anyone else, anyone else who's listening, this is not factual at all. This is just something we heard. But if that is the case, I just can't see the strategy behind it. Like, you're going into this merger, why would you do any form of a split?
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't make sense.
If there is any truth to that, and they're doing a split, maybe they decided to back out the merger because they understand what they have, and so they want to just continue on their own. Which a forward split, we all know how forward split works, or a forward split will work. That's a bullish signal. Now, APOP only has, I think, let's see, they have 3.3 3.9 million shares outstanding. So doing the forward split would put them up. We'll just round up to 4. You said it was a 1-4, Todd?
4-1.
Oh, 4-1. Okay, so that put them up to 16 million shares outstanding. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if they did that. I would be extremely bullish on it. Extremely. Again, this is just a rumor. But let's just say this rumor was true. If they did that forward split, which is going to give them more shares, it's going to drop the PPS value for them. And that's the whole intent. To give them more shares, it would make the stock cheaper. And if we remember how like Tesla and Apple did, it's going to be the same thing. Now, for the people who are new, you're not getting free shares. Just that always seems to be a thing that confuses newer traders when there's like a forward split. They believe that they're getting free shares, and that's not the case. However much money you have in that trade, let's say you have $1,000, you're still gonna have $1,000 worth of value in shares. So I don't know. We'll have to see. That would actually be super cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like talk this one up and everybody think that like, oh, APOP is doing a forward split, because I know someone's gonna walk away from this show saying that now.
And then they're gonna buy it, and then when it doesn't happen, they're gonna blame us.
Yeah, you guys said it was doing a forward split. All right, let's see what else we got. I saw one in the comment section. Ticker AVIR. On the daily chart here, I actually do like this setup. If you guys know, with these bio stocks, I like to see them just get demolished over time and then just start trending sideways. I like to see this right here. So for this one, the share structure here is 82.7 million shares outstanding. Let's see, shares short, 5.84 million shares short. 11.9% of the float, days of the cover, 4.4 days. I'm not too sure what all news that they have, but this is a, the mid-cap stock. And let's see, let me break this chart down. So currently pre-market, we're sitting at 28.90.
They had a price target announcement by a firm of $60 yesterday.
Shit, nice. There we go. All right, so hold on. I just want to double check my numbers real quick.
And we're about 4.5 minutes to the start of the open of the market.
All right, that's cool. All right. Well, I was just measuring something real quick. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna be. What is up with damn TradingView? I don't know why my lines keep disappearing like this.
I don't know. It was doing that to me yesterday, and I had to with it this morning. But
yeah. All right, so I'm gonna wait for this one to break above $32 before considering it. That $32 range is actually just shy of a breakout point. The breakout point technically should happen around the high right back in here. So above 36.70. This ain't going to be the correct number. I'm just going to draw a line. Oh, it's close enough. So the technical breakout should actually happen breaking above 36.70. I do kind of want to get in this at the break above 32 though. My stop loss would be you know what? I'm just gonna put I would say a stop around 29. Let me just look at the chart. Yeah, I'll keep a stop there. So I'm going to wait for it to break above 32. I'm going to have a stop in around 29. And again, like I said, the technical breakout should happen around 36.70. But at the same time, I mean, we could still catch some resistance. It's just one of those things where you just have to move your stop up. That's why we move our stops up all the time. But with that price increase to what, Todd? You said 60?
$60.
Okay. I have a hard time seeing $60, but if they actually had a catalyst and something to make it run, I could see 52.50 somewhere in there. Yeah. We can see that strong resistance right in here, especially when it breaks down, it crashes hard. So looking at AVIR at the break above 32, stop loss 29. See what it does around 36.70. I mean, by the time if it would get up to 36.70, I mean, I'm going to just have my stop at the entry price, maybe just a little bit higher, and then just try to let it run off of momentum. If for whatever reason it did run up to 52.50, one, would be sitting in fat profits, but two, I personally wouldn't try to take it higher than that. We're going to get some strong resistance there. So that's what I see for ticker AVIR.
Good job. Hey, we're less than 30 seconds to the start of the market. Any final thoughts on the market today?
Go Home Depot.
Go Home Depot.
All right. So yeah, that's all I have today. I'm not going to be day trading or anything. I'm actually going to head to the beach. So
nice.
Yep. So all right.
I'm jealous. I wish I was heading to the beach again.
You just came back from the beach.
I know, but you never get enough.
All right. Well, that's all I have for today. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a great week. Trade safe and trade smart. And Todd, John, you have anything else?
I'm good. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
Yep, everybody have a good day and a nice weekend.
All right. Catch y'all later.